At 6, number 14, Zach.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against Sacramento, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Aiden Watson is out there with Jones. Then there's Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the two-guard spot. And for Memphis, Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jalen Wells. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama, defended by Jones. Aldama gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Watson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Johnson for three. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. And Jokic wide open, he shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
And the dunk by Edey.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Murray kicks to Jokic. It's Jones on the wing. Denver passing it around. Murray. Edey with the rebound.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Wells wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
Edey finds Williams. Here's Wells. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. It's a three-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Wells from the arc. And another miss by Memphis. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Murray. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now Aldama. Edey with a screen on Murray. Banked in off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Jokic. It's sent back by Edey. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Watson finds Jokic. Shoots over Wells. And it's Jokic missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. So it's the Grizzlies now. The Nuggets hitting the button. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. Let's take a look at the numbers for Peyton Watson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Jones. Pass to Aldama. Outside Williams. Tries a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of the team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And so Murray nails both of them. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
On the wing, Johnson. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Agidi picks one up.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Aldama. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Edie the bounce pass. Offline with his 3.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
There's Brown with the 3. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Edie. Here's Aldama. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Edie with it. Last game he had 13. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
The Nuggets leading by 10. And Valanciunas kicks to Johnson. Shoots over Aldama. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Memphis. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Here's Brown. Grizzlies making the shot. Pickett, no good. Conjar up top. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Pass to Hardaway. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Back to Caldwell Pope. And the three ball is good. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Pass to Valanciunas. Over Edey. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out to the right wing. Caldwell Pope outside. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Hardaway for the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
You've got Caldwell Pope. Jock Landale's out there with John Conchar. And it's Prosper in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Back to Conchar from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. Outside Hardaway. For 3, Murray. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Murray's got 9 points.
And that is how you respond. Murray knocking down one of his own from beyond.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Watson's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 7 to the left side wing. Lets it go from 11. Spencer's shot is off. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Watson's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Nuggets, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good on the quick 3. Denver leading by 9. Jokic inside. Murray for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas they really struggled last season to craft effective lineups when Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He is a big factor. Shams, thank you very much for the report. For three, Caldwell Pope. Here's Aldama. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Murray. And Denver again with the bucket.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Jokic with the steal. And Watson has it in the corner. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
It really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days. And Johnson, well, he's no exception.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Wells has checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Johnson. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Jacques Landale. And a switcher also for Denver. Jones checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Watson. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Jokic passes to Watson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Wells on the 3 off target. The Nuggets leading by 11. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Watson. Jokic kicks to Jones. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Aldama. Fires from deep. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's foul number 2 for him. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Bruce Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. Denver's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Johnson, the pass to Brown. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
You know, Richard, there's a lot to like about Cam Johnson, especially if he's on the floor for your team.
Oh, it's simple, Kevin. He gives you length at 6'8" defense. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He has skills that every team wants and needs.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The shot's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Down low. Back to Brown. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Aldama. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Williams in the post, covered by Johnson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Murray outside. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Doesn't go for him. The Nuggets leading by 11. Johnson right side. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Here's Wells. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Memphis shooting their first free throw tonight. Denver making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr., primed to attack.
Pass to Williams. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Murray up on top. Oh, yes, he can! Yes, he can!
At the buzzer. That's why he's that dude.
Yeah. Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And the first half is now in the books. Nuggets lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Looking at the Nuggets, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Grizzlies.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Johnson is out there with Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jones, and it's Watson in at the free throw.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Wells with it. Jones covering. Nobody near Williams. No good on the 3. The Nugget shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And it's Jokic in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Aldama. Lays it up off the glass. Aldama's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic. Johnson outside. From downtown. Kept alive. Jokic rising up.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Williams scanning the floor. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Jones. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Misses off the right iron. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Watson finds Murray. Here's Jokic. Now, here's Watson. Clock at 6. No good on the triple. Now, here's Wells. Guarded closer. Memphis moving that ball around. There's the triple. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Johnson left side. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play, the next shot, and your results, they'll be the results. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Wells. Williams against Johnson. Here's Edey. Doubled by Murray. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. From deep, Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And never brag an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Williams. Here's Edey. Outside Williams. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 9.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Nuggets. So the wing on the left fires for 3, and Watson with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Watson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Edey has it in the corner. Williams outside. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson in the corner. Murray outside. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Jokic draws the double. Hardaway for 3, and the Nuggets hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Over Murray, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket. 12 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Murray outside. The three. No good on the shot.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Edey finds Wells. Back to Edey. Now Caldwell Pope. Williams outside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Johnson, the pass to Jokic. Off target, his 6th miss in 13 attempts from the floor. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Fires the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Williams. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Williams can't hit. Denver leading by 16. Jokic kicks to Johnson. Back to Jokic. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 22 points for Jokic.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
14 feet away. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Pass to Tyson. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 16 to the middle. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Caldwell Pope taking over this game. Tremendous confidence he's displaying in his ability.
Jokic finds Brown. Here's Najee. Good on the three-point shot. Najee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
From deep, Jokic. Another three for Denver.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back to the action in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got John Conshaw. Jock Landale's out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Spencer in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the shot goes in.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range Jay more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass.
Landale pass to Spencer. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Back to Valanciunas. Stolen away. Conjar with it. Picked up by Brown. Conjar with it. Brown's there. Caldwell Pope passes to Spencer. Here's Conjar. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Denver making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Hardaway. Money from the wing. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
Comfortable from anywhere on the floor. Hardaway Jr. will take the mid-range if you give it to him.
Caldwell Pope finds Aldama. Now Conjar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Murray down low. Count it. Murray's got 27 points.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game. Willing to battle there for the bucket.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Landale. To the paint. Spencer, the pass to Concho. Pulls it up. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Murray. Again, the Nuggets score.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Connects from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 12 points here in the second half.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
So both teams changing it up here. Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Johnson. Murray outside. Jokic inside. Edey on him. Buries it from three-point range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Williams against Hardaway. Inside. Edey gets the bucket.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And he comes up with the deuce.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Doesn't go that time.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
You got to get out on Johnson, especially when he's roaming around these corner spots.
Outside Williams. Pass to Edey. Back to Wells. The three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Watson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Deep 2 from Murray. And he can't jam it through. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Denver's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Grizzlies shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. A different look for Denver. Holmes checked in, and it's Bruce Brown in for Cameron Johnson. Pass to Aldama. 3-pointer. Here's Edey. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter. Brown outside. Here's Pickett. Takes a 3. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Wells.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Holmes passes to Jokic. Here's Pickett. There's the 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Williams passes to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this game. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Jamal, I know you're a competitor. Coming off of a tough loss, what was the mindset coming into this game?
Just a hit-first mentality. You know, we really need it as a team, and we just want to come here and not even call the first time out and just hit hard, so that's exactly what we did.
You were the aggressors from the get-go, and it paid off. Thanks so much, Jamal.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.